Hi, welcome to this video in the uTasker short series. Today we're going to be looking at the Freedom board, the KL05Z, and we're going to be looking at the low leakage stop mode of its processor. I start by configuring the uTasker project for this board. Here I enable the KL05Z. In the I2C test file, I enable the accelerometer operation. And in the port interrupts file, I enable wake up test. Now to go with the wake up test, I've configured two wake up sources. The first one is a wake up interrupt on the port A bit 7, which happens to be the low leakage wake up port number 3 on this processor, and this is its location on the actual board J7 pin 4. The second wake up source is the real-time clock. And finally, in the application task, I've added a small amount of code which monitors UART input and looks for either an L or an A. If an L is entered, it will go to the low leakage mode, and the only way of waking it up is the low leakage port input. If, on the other hand, an A is entered, it will set up a real-time clock alarm in 5 seconds time, which will then automatically wake up from this mode. I now do a build of the project. Once the build is completed, we do a test in the uTasker simulator. Here we see that if I type in an L, I do indeed go to the low power mode, and also when I test the wake up input, we also get a woken event and it's restored to the wait mode. So I'm pretty happy that the project's set up well, and now I can load it to the final hardware target. Here we can see a cam showing the Freedom board and also a multimeter measuring the current, and here we have the real terminal emulator connected to it. So I'm going to plug in the board now. You see here that we have accelerometer operation. This is the I2C read which we set up previously, and we're going to test first of all the effect of going to the low leakage mode. Note on the left hand side here that we do at the moment have about 5 microampere, or rather milliampere flowing, so I'm going to hit the L key, and now we've moved to the low leakage state as expected, and the multimeter is not measuring anything, but it's around about 3 microampere now. So if I want to wake up, I take this lead here and I touch it onto the pin which is going to wake it up. Here you see that the LED starts blinking again. We're back up to the 5 milliampere, and our I2C is operating again. The second test is to check the alarm wake up, so I type in an A. Now it says here that we're going to get a wake up in 5 seconds, so time is counting down. There we are, about 5 seconds later we got an automatic wake up. You saw on the left hand side that the current also went down to almost 0, and it's come back up and it's operating in the normal run mode again. If I retype in any of these commands, then obviously I get back into the low leakage state again. So thanks very much for watching this short video. I hope you enjoyed it. If there are any questions, just ask them. If you want to do stuff like this, if you want things to work straight out of the box, get uTasker. Simple as that.